This is a wedding planning journal for DJ and Amanda, commissioned by their DJ's mom, Annette. She's one of my very best friends. I love her dearly, and I hope this is what she was looking for. This is an antique book cover I found in a thrift shop. It didn't have a spine. It had a couple of pages still connected to here, to this front part, but just these two pieces in another book, two pieces of the front and back were in a box. So I built a spine and I preserved this cover as much as I could because it was coming apart. So there's 4 signatures. There's 216 pages in here. This is a naked journal. Annette wanted them to be able to fill it up with pictures, inspiration, you know, love letters, whatever. It's full of custom papers that I got at different custom shops, the Paper Source and some other Red River, other shops. So that was the only way I could really dress it up since it is a naked journal. So we'll begin. Most of the signatures are the same. There are some deviations. So we'll begin. This is vellum pages, a lot of vellum. Because it's so thin, it helps so that we could add the specialty papers, which are much thicker. I did a stamp here just to dress it up a little bit. This is William Morris, a William Morris print, which is throughout. It's got the navy blue, and their colors are navy blue, silver, and like satin, creamy satin. So I tried to stay within that realm as much as I could. This is specialty paper that's just absolutely lovely. I tried to dress up some of the pages with very little lace, but I tried to stay on the higher end of the lace because I didn't want it to be too fussy. So this is just, it has the navy blue and the silver in here. Specialty paper. This is this is still vellum right here, but embossed paper, which is very nice. A lot of vellum, like I said, to keep the pages so we could put more paper in, but not thicken it too much. I added this because this paper has on the back part of it has a writing, and that I selected it because of that. This is a note that I include with all my junk journals, which explains what a junk journal is. So that's for them to review. And I added tags and things so that they could see what the purpose of the pockets were. They could add things to it. This envelope I made out of wallpaper. And this is every junk journal I've made since the beginning. I've added a piece of paper that my granddaughter Charlotte created for me. So every journal has her papers. This one was made with Kool-Aid. And I didn't think it was appropriate to add the pages within the journal since this is a wedding planning journal and it's for their inspiration, not mine. But that's kind of my good luck charm, to add my granddaughter Charlotte's papers and my junk journals. This is paper that was the blue papers that I have within this journal. All the blue papers were made by my friend Mary Lou out in Oregon, and they're absolutely lovely. And I'm so happy I had them to utilize them in this journal because they are very pretty. Embossed paper, specialty paper. This is very pretty silver paper. I just love this. this Mary Lou's paper. And I wanted to make sure that I think everyone should include the Lord in their wedding and the planning of a marriage. So just a reminder that with God all things are possible. And it's one of my favorite quotes, and it's Matthew 19:26. And in this first signature, I've added a cross. I've added just a couple of charms just to kind of dress it up a little bit for them. So it's appropriate that the cross is with this saying. This lace is from my friend Mary Lou's friend in Greece. I ordered some lace from her, and then there's some other appliques in here that I also ordered from her friend, but I cannot remember her name, and I looked through my receipts and I just couldn't figure it out. This is a love story, of course, and I thought I found this little clipping, so I just dressed it up a little bit to add. This looks like a sky, and it's a nice blue. This is vellum that I just dressed up a little bit with the embellishment just to give it some character and texture. My friend Rebecca sent me some of these papers. It's a vintage wedding digital kit that she had some leftover papers, and she had sent those to me. This is antique lace I cut up. I had been given a piece of this from someone. I have no idea who. It could have been any friend of mine that when they found out I was doing junk journals, they started just giving me things. These are die cuts, which I thought were just beautiful against this navy blue background. All the signatures, in the middle of the signatures, they all have the hearts tying off. Instead of cutting the thread at the quick, I just kept them long so I could add the hearts. The vellum. This is the vintage wedding digital kit. This is an envelope that I made. It's an old time envelope, and I just added a piece of leftover lace cutting that I had, and I just clipped it in here so that they could take it out if they wanted. These are just things for ideas for them, what they could do or use. But this is theirs to do with what they want. This is for their inspiration and planning and love letters to each other. I made there's two of these in here. They're just lined paper in case they wanted to write notes, kind of like a list. And this is it, just love. This is why I chose this paper, because I thought this was appropriate for this journal, even though it just really doesn't go with it. But I love the colors that are here, and it did need a little punch of color. Embossed paper, vellum, tags, just so, and they can remove these and do what they want with them. This is the specialty paper. This is the back of the William Morris paper. This is the end of the first signature. There are 4 signatures. And this has a heart charm on these are called bulb pins, and so I just added a little heart charm. And they can take them off. They're very easy to remove, but it was just to kind of dress it up a little bit for them. And just to go through quickly, because like I said, basically the same throughout. There are just a few things that are a little different. This is lace that I got at Hobby Lobby. I was very surprised to find it, but I just sewed that in there so it's a tuck spot. They can tuck whatever they want up there. I added these little tags in here so that they could see that they could add pictures, notes, whatever. again, it's the middle of the signature. There's the hearts. The vellum. This is a belly band. This is from the lady in Greece. And this is a leftover cut from some of the paper. So I just, rather than waste it because it's such nice paper, I just added that. And then this is a little pull out to make a note in here. So it's just, and that's how you tuck it back in there, so you don't have to use any glue or anything like that. But these appliques are just lovely, and I'm glad that I had somewhere to use them special. I was saving them for special, and this is special. This is I can't find my words. A flip. I can't find my words, but anyway. Let's see. And this is the embossed paper. It's just beautiful. This is part of the digital kit that my friend Rebecca sent me. She had some extras left over from when she did a journal. In the background here, it says "Here Comes the Bride," and it's the music for that. And there's just love again in the embossed paper. So this is the third signature. Here we have the word love with a navy blue stone. So, and they can, like I said, they can remove these. They're very easy to remove, but I just wanted to add some character, some additional character on my own, and then they can remove it as they embellish with their goodies. Again, I think this is this envelope again. This is different paper that Charlotte made, but she made that out of Kool-Aid. But this is wallpaper. And this paper here is just so pretty, isn't it? It's just beautiful. And this is another envelope I made, and I just Velcroed it, and they can use it for whatever. And there's a note in here. It tells you this paper was made by my granddaughter, Charlotte. Every journal I've ever made has paper, something of hers in it that she's made, so we call it Charlotte's paper. This is from that vintage digital kit, and it tells you marry when the near. It tells you when you get married, certain months, what it means. That pretty lace topper from Hobby Lobby. It's just beautiful. Die cuts. And this is interesting. It's wedding anniversaries are from the 1st to the 75th. And just gives you some 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 5th, 7th, 10th, and 12th. And it goes all the way to the 75th. And I hope DJ and Amanda get to celebrate their diamond anniversary, which is their 75th. This is a belly band. And this is just a note card I just added to give it some bling. Let's see here. This is an envelope I made out of vellum. They could just write something in there if they want. And it's got navy blue heart, which is a stretch for me, but I thought it was pretty. This paper here, this specialty paper, is very thick. It is very sturdy. It's beautiful. Here's the other little notebook, like the one in the beginning of the journal. And this is the 4th signature, and this has, I included a leaf because they're supposed to be getting married in October, so fall leaves. So that's why I added the leaf charm to this. And this is another little envelope like the one in the front. So, and these are die cut pockets that I made for this journal. And this little charm says that this was made with love, and it was. I love DJ. I always have. He's very special to me, and I hope he enjoys filling this up with goodies. And this is the music for the wedding march. This is just I just thought this was fun, this vellum, to have that right up against it like that. And that's the other piece of that lace trim that I cut up. And this is the middle of the 4th signature. And this is the music for Here Comes the Bride from that vintage digital kit. I only had a couple of pieces of that. This is a flip up. You can put a picture under here. You can, you know, put quotes or inspirational notes. This was made by a disabled lady up in Thurmont, Maryland that I met last year. And this is how she makes money. She crochets little things for holidays, Christmas, Halloween, and I did buy this from her, and I just think it's lovely. It's perfect for here. And so that's basically the journal. I have another little pocket Velcro envelope here like in the beginning. And at the end here, I just have my little standard handmade by Mary Alfred, Alexandria, Virginia. And now Annette picked out this lace. It's not really lace, but this trim. It's absolutely lovely. It looks like it's made out of leather. These flowers are just beautiful. And with the little pearls, seed pearls that are sewn on. So it's just a beautiful addition to this, and it's a perfect color to match with their wedding colors. So I think it's beautiful, which is why I'm not using it. Sometimes I include a tie. I don't want a tie because I don't want to do anything to harm that. The other thing that I've included with this, there's some other, I made some tags and some other little goodies that are in here. So if they wanted to add tabs to say, you know, whatever, there's things in here to add to their journal if they wish. And this was a leftover belly band that I had made that I didn't use. And then I made this, I had some of these business card holders that, of course, you know, I'm retired, I have no use for them anymore. And I had this acrylic piece here. I thought maybe they could use it for a pocket or something if they wanted, but it's got roses. But anyway, I thought that I'm calling this a vendor book, so they can put business cards for, say, the caterer, the cake maker, different dress shops, the tuxedo shop, the florist, you know, or they don't have to use anything right at all. I mean, it's just, I just thought it would be it was a cute idea to add. So this is a vendor book for them. And so I hope this is what Annette was thinking, and I hope DJ and Amanda enjoyed filling this up with their inspirational desires for their wedding, and I can't wait to see them when they do get married. So thank you.